This is Plant Your Life, a channel dedicated to helping you make a sustained change by adding more plant-based alternatives into your regular diet. It's just shifting out some certain ingredients in your diet to make it as easy as possible to make a sustained change. That way you are going to be healthier, have a lower eco footprint, and reduce animal cruelty and eat with a clear conscience. One of those three things is your goals, you're in the right place. If you don't know what this is about, then go check out the channel introduction video up here. There's an I, you can click on that, or there's a link in the description. You can start this journey from the beginning, which is here, by the way, episode 1. If you like this kind of content, then it'd be really helpful for the channel for more people to see this by clicking the like button. So we're starting with something really easy, and that is milk. A lot of us drink milk every day. We have it on cereal, we have it in tea, coffee, wherever that you come across it. It's quite often considered regular milk, but it's milk for a baby cow. And as such, it has a whole bunch of things in it that are good for a baby cow to grow up and become a really big cow. So it's got things like IGF-1, which is linked to all sorts of bad, nasty things. And it has lots of bad cholesterol in it. This really is one of the easiest things to replace. So let's get into it. I am a real coffee geek. When I go out, I want a really good coffee, and it always is a latte. Maybe a flat white, because I am an Aussie. So when I ask for a milk coffee, when I'm out, I want it to be really good. And the only way that it can match cow milk is for it to be creamy and froth just the same. And the way to do that is to use Oatly. So it makes such a difference, the milk that you choose. For example, coconut milk doesn't go well in coffee at all. It's too thin. It's like skinny milk if you're used to drinking that. Maybe you'd like coconut milk. Personally, I think though, coconut milk goes really well on cereal. The cereal I eat goes really well because I have coconut yogurt and it's stunning. So replacing that baby cow juice with a tasty, creamy, plant-based alternative is really easy. But I do recommend you experiment because there are so many options out there. So grab a friend, do this with them, get a carton of oat milk and get a carton of coconut milk. Start with those. Maybe you might like soy, maybe you've tried some others. Get out there and try the different ones. Now these are my favorites. When I have coffee, I like Oatly, but if I'm in Australia, I'll have Soy Boy or Bonsoy. In tea, it's oat milk. On cereal, it's coconut or almond milk. If I have a chocolate drink, it's Oatly. Some of the others that you might like to consider is hemp. I think it's a bit light, but it's got a really interesting flavor. Pea is full of protein. It's a really interesting option, so it's worth a look. Almond, it's a bit light and watery for me, but you'll get different ones with different amounts of almond meal in them, so it's worth checking out the different options. Check the ingredients on there. If you want something that's a little bit better for you, then get the one with the higher level of almonds in there. It'll generally have a percentage on the back. Macadamia, I haven't actually even tried that one, but it's an option, so you could give it a go. And cashew is quite a nice one, but it's very expensive. So I prefer to go for the cheaper options that are more aligned with the cost of a really good organic cow milk. Just to give you some detail of the nutritional values in cow milk versus some of the other options. So you can see here on this table, you've got cow's milk has 64 calories, whereas soy only has 33. Coconut only has 17. All of them have 120 milligrams of calcium. You'll see the level of fat and saturated fat in full fat cow's milk is huge. And it's that saturated fat is the one you really need to worry about. Oatly, on the other hand, has cold pressed rapeseed oil in it, or canola oil, And if it's cold pressed, like the one that they use, then it actually is a monounsaturated fat. So it's almost like olive oil, except that it's almost like eating olives or olive oil, one of the good fats. You'll notice also a lot of these plant-based milks are enriched with other vitamins. You've got everything from vitamin A, B12, vitamin D. Sometimes they have calcium added to make them even more fortified. Really incredible way of getting supplements into your diet, especially vitamin B12, which we all are low on. So the key for this week is to take up the challenge of turning around in the supermarket. And I say that because in the supermarket that I go to, I could turn around from the plant-based milk aisle and right behind me is the cow milk. So I'm asking you to make the shift the other direction. Turn around from that cow-based milk and find the plant-based alternative. Right behind you is some amazing options. If you can't find it right there, then go and ask for the long life milk section, because plant-based milks have a really long shelf life because they're not some animal product that's going to go off, and they can be kept for a long time, which is fantastic because you can always have some in the back of your pantry. It's fantastic. So that's it for this week. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for that early like. If you haven't already, then please subscribe and get these tips on a weekly basis. This is all about making a sustained change to the way that you eat, those eating habits that you have. Maybe you know somebody that wants to eat more plants, that wants to be healthier, or wants to reduce their eco footprint. Then maybe you can share this video with them. This journey that is absolutely free is available on YouTube anytime, and you can jump on and watch all of the series as they come out, or you can go back and subscribe for the email, and you'll get a reminder once a week after you've subscribed to that email. Now it's over to you. What milk have you tried? Have you tried any of the alternatives? Have you liked some? Have you not liked some? Now, I want you to post where you're from as a first comment, and then reply to that. We'll create a thread for each country, because the different milks that are available in every country are different. So if you're watching this in America, then post USA, and then under that, let's have a conversation about the milks that you can access. And if you're in Australia, then post under the Australia comment so that we can all have a conversation about which milk is the best that's available to you in your country, because this is YouTube after all. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.